And we are live. Welcome. Let me tilt the camera a little. We're continuing the Ocarina of Time multi-world randomizer with Rick, Hoenn, and Zykrel. So I'll jump right into the voice call so we can just kind of get into things as everybody is ready. Okay.
Alright.
I'm ready on my end when everybody is.
Cool, I'm gonna just hop into my save.
I do want to refresh the multi-stream on my end.
I was just seeing, which I'm not seeing. I thought maybe Shining Force or something like that would be.
Is everyone in the actual game right now, or?
I am, yes.
I'm loading it. Damn it.
Yeah, no, not yet. I completely
Not yet?
my controller.
Okay. Don't worry, I'll just
We'll wait.
hang out on the first floor of the Deku tree.
Oh, I'm doing the same at the entrance of the fire temple.
I'm in.
You know what?
my
I'm
house.
gonna kill
I don't
Deku
remember
Babas.
what I was doing last.
I'm gonna do myself a quick favor and take down these keys in case they come at me. There we go.
I have it paused right
Yeah, I'm glad we could start a little early tonight because I do have a busy week of work, and so
now. Yeah, actually, same. It's busy. I was aiming for the early shift. I'm glad I did make it though.
yeah.
Oh God! Even on the multi stream, I get that stupid new knock thing.
Oh,
Have you guys
yeah.
heard about that? Yeah.
I need to. I haven't even looked because I'm so.
New knock.
My account.
So
was like,
there's a tool that's supposed to be useful for multi-streaming.
Yeah.
Like bringing you all onto one stream at the same time, and it's like a knock thing, and it kind of streamlines a bunch of the stuff, and like the premise on the surface seems fine, but it is automatically enabled. Your settings can only be like partners and affiliates only, partners only,
Oh.
followers and subscribers only, and favorites only. You cannot just disable it. The most you can do is turn it off on a stream by stream basis. Anytime you start a new stream, it automatically re-engages.
Yeah, you can also set it to favorites only and just not have anybody in your favorites
Yeah.
list.
Which is like
it's a
fine, I guess, but it's like, oh my god,
it's a
guys.
dumb workaround. I feel like it was mostly just an oversight, and once enough people like complain, they're gonna change that.
Yeah, because like me, I'm a pretty introverted person for the most part, and nothing gives me anxiety quite like, hey, 4 people suddenly want to come into your stream, like,
why do you think I'm always invisible on every single platform that I'm on?
Relatable.
These colors and things distracts everybody from looking at my stupid face.
Because it was.
Okay, everybody's in, right?
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
Alright.
it was by default. Like I was glad that there was like invisible whatnot. There was one Pokemon back in the day that didn't have it. I think it was like at the time. I think Trillion didn't have it until they implemented this like that, and it was just there'd be times.
Oh, jeez.
It'd be like, okay, have a good night, blah blah blah. But then I'm still online, and I'd get comments. You're still up and all that. I'm like, hey, there's a difference. It's like I'm not going to fully bed. I just need like me time.
Right?
Yeah, no.
Dang, with the ability to say, I'm not around, don't look at me.
Yeah,
Receive me, please.
I feel that I often forget to make myself visible on Steam because like I'll like when I have sleep issues, and then I'll be like I'll just boot up a game of like something on Steam, and I'm like, I don't want to be perceived at like 2 a.m. doing something on Steam.
Right.
It's ever since my Steam
Hey, I
Deck.
see you on Steam. Do you want to play Fall Guys? Do you want to play Fortnite? Like, no.
Oh, nobody messes me.
No,
play
I just
single-player games.
I just don't want a friend to be like, hey, you're still up. Like, I mean, I'm not supposed to still be up, and I don't want
That's
to.
funny considering he's the one who's asking a question since he's up. Yeah, you're up too.
Oh, God. All right, thank you.
Where do I need to go?
Oh, I got that. I just rolled into that. No, can you not? Can you turn?
Oh, I'm a fool. I forgot what Spirit Temple is.
Oh, I can actually. Oh,
You forgot what
Wait,
spirit
what?
temple?
No, wait. I got an item last week. What?
okay, no, I can't.
Oh, bomb shoe. Okay.
Oh, it's gonna waste so much time. I might not be able to actually
Oh.
kill him right now without the tunic.
That's better though, son.
All key
Per.
to treasure box shop. Oh, nice.
Two more prizes there for you.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go back there then.
I have no clue what it is. I've been up since 5 a.m. trying to get things I just might ship and whatnot. So.
Ugh.
I don't think I can actually interact. Ah, god damn it.
Well, let me go.
Oh, there's
to the
no
spirit
way that
temple
I'm
so
gonna
I can
manage
get
this.
what else. Let's try.
May as well try that. I don't think it's gonna matter, but
BK today. Hello, agent. Kinda. I will be in a second.
You
We'll
have
see.
you have the key I just gave you.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, I will be in a second.
okay, so that doesn't help for that. That's good to know.
Oh, that's
Ugh,
fuck rubies.
I don't think I'm beating Volvajaya today.
Oh,
At
I
least not
want
without the
that.
tunic.
That's it.
Oh yeah, that would be hard without the tunic. Is it available in any of your shops? Oh, you probably don't have a
Goron?
big enough wallet.
I don't think I forget if the Goron tunic is $200 or $300 rupees normally. Because I have a wallet that could get me 200, but I don't know if I. Damn it! If I holy shit, Jesus Christ! Oh fucking hell! I don't know if I have it as an option cheap enough. So
Yeah.
the Zora tunic is usually 300, and I can't afford that.
It's probably the same price, to be honest. It's probably on the right side of a shop somewhere. The shop that's all your own stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I got it! Oh boy.
Nice.
Jump attacks are definitely the way to go there. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, that's double damage. Plus, even quad damage if you have the big on sword.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Nice. Damn it, forgot about that.
Whew. Okay, cool.
What is my spirit?
Okay.
Oh, right. Never mind. I don't know where it is, but I do remember Chad telling me I can unlock the bottom of the well now. So. Oh, thank you for that news.
Oh, got somebody else's poacher saw. Oh no, it's mine.
Ah.
All right, fair enough.
Somebody then.
Can I just...
Here we go.
No.
I think that goes to the carpenter, who I do have access to, so that's good.
What is it? Song of Storms for the well?
Yes, yep. Shadow
Yep.
medallion. All right, sick. So let's go back and do the rest of it. Now for the hard part.
I may have already done it. Okay.
Actually, wait a second.
Link, just get off the ladder.
If I recall correctly, near the entrance to the fire temple is usually a room that generates fairies, isn't there?
Near, like, in the crater?
Not in the crater. I could have sworn in like, so there's that little ring of rooms in the lobby of the fire temple. I could have sworn something in that area generates fairies usually.
Oh,
horribly mistaken.
something in the room. Maybe. Nothing I usually bother with is the problem.
All right. Only reason I want to grab it is because I don't have the tunic. So it was like, if I can have that to give myself a second run. Torch for me to play the
Come on,
Song of
get in it.
Storms.
Okay, so apparently there's no entryway in Run the Well as an adult.
Okay. Oh, okay. I think I know what you mean. In my head, I was like, oh, is it like a pot or something? But
I'm at a loss as to what I
Oh,
think
a
is the
silver
temple.
scale for me.
Oh, I know where.
Oh. Does that help you?
Yes. And a
Oh,
small
sick.
token for you, Shad.
Yeah, I don't need those anymore.
we mean this room, or are we talking?
All right. Give me
the one in front of the boss door.
That actually helps a lot.
Yeah, no, not this.
We get you into Zor or no, where does it? Yeah, Zor's domain from
Oh yeah.
Lake Hylia.
Yes.
Oh, that was the other thing that I had. I was like, there was one other place that I could go, and it's that I can go to Zora's domain as a kid now.
Wait, does that affect you as an adult or?
Yes, but that shortcut doesn't exist as an adult.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's frozen over.
Oh, right.
As an adult, really the only use the Silver Scale would have is getting the shortcut between Lost Woods and Zora River, and that's not really going to be worth anything, because you should be able to get to both.
What about the, oh, that's Lost Woods, okay. Damn, I thought I was gonna, okay. I mean, it's good to have. Alright. Let me put that on there, though.
Sorry, Vic.
That's all right. It's mostly just the surprise. I had broken a pot and then immediately froze, and I was like, whoa, wait a minute.
Okay, Goma or Goma equivalent. I am ready for you.
I can do the rest of, or at least another chunk
Actually,
of the training
it
grounds
is
too.
Goma equivalent because I already beat Goma, so I know it's not Goma.
Yeah.
23 is number 1.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of Spirit Temples, because it's not Spirit Temple, because that's in another dungeon.
There's a Skulltula in this room? That can't be right.
Does it ever bug you that you know some part of your brain space is occupied by something just forever that you probably don't need? Like, I will probably lose most of my memories before I ever forget 23 is number 1. So.
Oh god, yeah.
Sometimes there's core memories that get unlocked
It's
when
probably not there.
I completely
Oops.
forgot something and then see it out of the blue.
You know what?
Oh,
Nope, I'm gonna use 26 of those.
well. Drop the rest of that massive ruby on the ground. I get to fight King Dodongo with no bombs, but I can use the bomb flowers.
Oh, that's good.
That's what I did. Because I don't have a bomb.
I mean, bomb chews in theory work, but that's awful. Ow. Can you...
I always forget to press the like my shield! No!
Oh no!
Did your shield burn up?
No, I got that.
Hi.
No, it was-
Oh, that
it was
goes...
It was the my high noon shield, but
Oh. Well, I mean, at least, yeah, you can just kill them and get them back. The likes are a little more than annoyance.
yeah.
I am not doing this right.
How do I get to that?
Okay. Should be out of the fire for a little bit. Yes, excellent. Alright, chest under there.
There we go. Finally.
I think I have to fall, get there from somewhere else.
Alright.
Oh,
Let's see.
excuse me. Sorry.
There we go. 2 hits of the big orange sword is enough. Well, big orange sword jump attack, but... Okay, what do you have for me? Oh.
Oh, God.
Oh. Wow, what a great reward.
What
Okay.
was it? What was it?
Rick's a
There's
fool.
Ah,
I just climbed a ledge and I wasn't sure if I was actually on it or not.
Oh boy, the Zora Sapphire.
Oh, sweet.
Where
That's a
is...
third of a whole check.
bird.
I guess 2 checks. It is 2 checks, to be fair.
Yeah, and I mean, I had one of the stones already, so I only need one more to be
Okay.
fair. But, like, I had to go through the dungeon anyways, and it's not like that was a particularly hard boss. Okay, so that is...
No? I thought you could.
That is
No, Link.
Yeah.
Deku Tree. Now, where was my Gerudo training ground?
Please.
Oh. You know, I wish the Gerudo... I wish this warped me to the... outside of Dango's cavern, because that would have been faster. But...
Okay.
Fire
Wow.
zone. Back to back.
Dude, I froze, and yet there was no ice around me.
Oh, weird.
After it broke.
Oh, hey. Sweet. Some silver rupees for Shad.
Oh, I guess I'll get it after I'm done warping.
Boulder Maze lower?
You know, this is so annoying that in order to get to the other temple, that's the entrance to the Spirit Temple, I have to go through the entirety of the Spirit Temple.
Ugh. I was just counting that as the same floor? Fuck you, game.
Oh, okay, that's Ganon's castle. Sure.
The kids, I'm going that way.
Am I crazy? Or... I forget if it's on the top or the bottom. Oh, hello.
Wait, what's in Fire Temple? Oh, Jabba Jabba. I
There
don't
we go.
care.
Old torch slugs are kind of cute. They're definitely very weird.
What are
I dig the
cute?
little sluggy dudes that are on fire in the fire temple.
Oh,
Vaguely volcano shaped.
I mean, they barely register as a creature in my brain. If we want a cute slug, that's Minish Cap. That's Slugma too.
Yeah.
That
Remember?
Minish Cap has little, I think they're called Slugulas,
All right.
and those
One of
things are kind of
my-
cute.
Oh, I can hear it.
Stones said, "Help! I'm melting away." What does that even mean?
One of what did? A Gossip Stone?
The gossip stone. It said, "Help! I'm melting away," and it makes the melting sound.
That's
Might be
weird.
I-
a clue,
it-
might be a
it
clue
is.
for something in the ice cabin.
It might also
Yeah.
just not be a cute clue. There might be a
Screwing
handful.
around.
There might be a handful that aren't
that's
clues. Okay, just honestly doing that for the
I
heal.
gotta remember to wear the hover boots in there. The controller I'm using, the joystick is very slippery, so tight navigation is not going to be going amazingly well.
Drums, you bastard.
They say the pouch of silver rupee for Ganon's castle can be found in the mark. I already got that.
Well, yeah, they still say that.
Yeah.
They haven't gone back to check. They don't know that somebody's taken them.
You far away?
Oh, it reset
Oh,
that
maybe
too?
it did.
Aw. Can I just do this?
Can I not
It's
reach?
allowed.
Can you be not broken platforms, please? Just do it this time. No. I have one other trick up my sleeve. And that is Nehru's Love, which I never use.
Really, game?
Is it here?
Oop, that was a bad throw.
Nope.
Apparently not. All right.
Was the game forcing it to where I have to use the sticks? Okay, I'll see how it
Oh,
goes.
that's a very good point from the Golux in my chat. Quality of life win. Even back in the day, they didn't make hover boots make it impossible to push or pull. It was very funny because they absolutely should.
Right?
The whole idea is
it's
it's like zero friction, zero gravity.
It's okay.
all that stuff.
It's because you have the iron boots in your pocket. weighing you
it's
down.
counteracting it.
But yeah, you still get to walk freely if you have them both in your pocket. I get that.
Well, yeah, they're in your pocket. They're not on your feet.
What if you
Physics
have
are
the iron
weird.
boots- What if you have the iron boots on you, but you have yet to get the other boots?
Was that a collectible?
Oh yeah, that's this one. I wanna
Oh, there you go. So
All right. You can
Oh
carry.
my god.
Can carry up to 20 this time. Nice. A deco stick upgrade.
oh, sorry, Rick.
Oh no, did I get frozen?
Worse.
Oh boy, I got the 1 rupee. I am not very lucky. Wah 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 wah.
Oh, this is the Dongo's cabin.
Okay, so wow, all of that in those business scrubs were pretty useless.
Oh, I'm missing a job.
I guess they gave Sohn more sticks. I don't know if Sohn wanted more sticks.
I haven't used it in a long time.
I feel like the only time that's a welcome check is if you're doing the run like where you didn't start with the sword and you're fighting with sticks.
Yeah.
Oh jeez, yeah.
But I mean, even then, you want pretty much anything else to help you fight.
Okay, how do I get to the,
Oh, all right. Interesting time. I'm in the middle of running from the wall of fire.
Well, heart piece.
Thank you, though.
I'm progressively getting you better stuff.
All right, up we go.
Got this. Okay. Checking that off. What else is there?
Oh, this is what takes me to the top of the maze, isn't it? Yeah. So many different ways to go.
I guess the stairs falling collapsing is hard coded.
For what?
Yeah, let's keep doing it here.
I'm
for
just
now.
thinking that the stairs into Dango's cavern collapsing must be a hard code thing, else they would have definitely got rid of those for the window. The cinematic for it.
Hey, Ellison, how's it going?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically all of the cinematics are gone.
Yeah, but you still have to, but you're forced to watch the stairs collapse into Dango's cabin.
Oh yes, yes,
So
yes.
it's making me think that must be a hard code thing.
Yeah, I think because it's happening. I mean, everything's happening in engine, but I feel like that one's happening a little more in engine than most of the, like full cutscenes.
Doing alright, resting on my couch, having a fan blow on me.
Oh, there we
Great
go.
stuff.
Was
Trying
worried I
to
couldn't
stay
get that.
cool. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Oh!
There, Shad.
Okay, who sent me the frog?
That was me.
Oh, okay, we traded.
Yeah. Thank you for another piece of heart.
Thank you for a frog.
Oh,
I need to break that
someone in
late
my-
guy.
Aphotic Lucent in my chat does randomize the Kokiri swords. The Digger sticks and nuts upgrades tend to be very useful. Oh, the
There,
Hoenn
yeah.
removing fall damage would actually also be a very interesting tweak. It would definitely make sense. Given all the other,
When you're wearing them or just carrying them?
if you're wearing them, yeah.
I mean, we really should have a mod that makes it so as long as you even have the iron boots, you walk slow.
You should be heavy.
Yeah, encumbered.
Oh god. Oh.
How did I miss that chest? Okay.
Oh, too far? That's a long
Golden
shot.
Maze. Side. I gotta remember where the fuck this goddamn
Really sure what this is.
sculpture is. I think it's
Oh,
on the other
I
end.
know. I
Oh, you know what?
understand
I got
this.
that, don't I? What's the... Okay. Let's see here. I have...
Oh, cool.
You know what?
Oh no!
Oh, wow. Thank you for the purchase.
Yeah, enjoy your fancier sticks. In fact, sorry, Sohn, you don't get any stick. I gave you more. You can hold more sticks. You don't need fancy bow sticks. Unless.
Fastest way back down to go back up.
Oh, you know what's Sohn there? You get the better end of the deal.
Oh, I'm teleporting. Hold on.
And where the hell?
What is it? Upgraded big quiver. Okay.
Now you can hold more arrows, more of the other type of sticks.
I can't hear.
They
I
say
literally
that
can't change your
outside
perspective.
Gambit's castle is the way of the hero. What? does
So
that
the way
mean?
of the hero means that there's a critical item
Some
in that location.
something needed to beat the
Oh,
game.
I already... If it's the sculpture, I already got that.
I
I don't think it would
Yeah.
be a Skulltula unless a critical item is behind your Skulltulas. I think.
But even then, it would require you need that specific sculpture to like.
Yeah.
That'd be so situational. I don't think that it would almost ever be that.
Alright. Because I cleared whatever it was in there.
It-
I got the sculpture and the...
It might be the Great Fairy Fountain.
Oh, okay.
Can I really not get this without long shot? Because that really wait. Can I hook shot into the torch?
Ooh.
Oh, right. I know where I need to go.
I can, even though I had no little red dot. Okay.
Metal. I'm over here, so... Oh. Nice. Blue rupee.
Are those over here?
I want to see what's...
Yeah.
What you got for us? Oh.
All right.
Okay. Okay, I need bow out.
Let's do this first, and we'll deal with that after.
What? I thought. Oh, do I have to be? Oh, I have to be on here. Fair enough.
There we go.
Down. Okay. You do that it?
What? There we go.
Alright. I got a sculpture, okay.
Yep.
Who's that?
Me.
Okay. I need 3 more to complete my collection.
And
I'll,
down to 3 as well.
I'll keep my ears peeled.
Fortunately, I know where 2 of them are, but they're very expensive. Ooh, all right.
You
Got
know,
myself.
I hate this little mini game.
Oh, compass or jabber jabber, which I don't really need. Thank you.
Oh, weird. Okay, so that's the one that I just grabbed. I think the compasses are not coded properly for multi-worlds. I feel like this is like the 5th time there's been like a compass, and then someone else says, oh, the same compass. Because the text on the screen was like, oh, you found the compass to whatever.
It might be like the gold skull tokens that say how much you have.
Yeah. Hey, piece of heart. All right, and then the chest is up there.
Okay, so
Is it
Somebody's-
possible to
what else
just...
I got here?
No. Okay.
so somebody's
What are-
keys are on top of the arch here. I forget how to get up there.
Dang it. I am so bad at this.
Oh, this is so hard to do with this controller. Oh god, alright.
Rose, you.
Gonna run out of.
God. Fuck out of here.
What's this one say?
And now I don't have enough. Cool. Ah, I ran out of arrows.
Really got it.
They say
Ah,
that
Jesus
Jebediah's
Christ.
belly hoards his Highland shield. Great, thanks.
I'm silly.
No,
Is
I
it
didn't
ground
want
level? Okay.
to. Alright.
So
Didn't
I
mean to
think
do that
then-
at all. Try it again.
I think otherwise I'm good on the top of the maze then.
Alright, let me see. I know
Nope,
I did
nope.
this, but I'm just marking it off.
I'm so annoyed.
Yeah, I did this.
I can't believe that I lost too many arrows. Now I can't even do this puzzle.
I'm really trying to remember what I was given last week.
This
but-
one...
Oh, those Song of Storms, and I did all those. So
Okay, there we go. I was like, I thought I had to blow up a wall, and it was like a totally nondescript one, so... Oop, somebody's getting a bunch. Sewing.
Hooray! More that I can't fit in my pocket or wallet.
Mm.
Wanna send me some arrows?
Sure, why not?
Well, I meant, does somebody have any arrows to collect to send me?
Alright, let's do adult version of this.
oh boy.
Okay. Up, right, left,
Is there?
up.
Okay, 1,
Oops.
2... Oh, I guess I can scroll down on this. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
One of these days, I'm going to sit down and fork off of the oh my god, the tracker code and put these names in more plain English. Oh, I'm stupid.
What's this?
How is the heat treating you all? It's fine over here.
Yeah, hasn't been too bad.
Downpour in thunder today
Oh,
already. So
Yeah, it's been rainy today.
Ooh. Yeah, it was very wet here as well. Tomorrow too, actually.
Yeah, it's been off and on.
an interesting experience. When the thunder and lightning, when it was coming through, I was getting ready to shut down my computer and all that. 'Cause I don't like to have it on while it's going through. And as I was,
Okay.
hey,
You're saying?
and I was a bit slow on, I mean, I was expecting it to come, it just came suddenly. But, it did hit the power somewhat, because it shut off my monitors, but yet not my computer, and they're all plugged in the same
Oh,
power
weird.
strip. I was like, weird, but good, because I don't...
So,
it was, I mean, there was something that happened with that, but I was just glad that wasn't the computer, because...
Gossip Stone
Severely
told me
damaged
what
it.
I would get for the 50 gold sculpture. It's an eyeball frog. Is that even? Is it that even worth it?
Oh god.
That's a check for somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's an eyeball frog?
Uh,
That
that's the trade item as an adult. You bring it to the guy at the laboratory to make the eye drops for Bigorn.
Oh, actually, that would be good, wouldn't it? Okay.
Yeah, it'll give a random item. It'll give one random item for somebody.
Yeah.
As much as I like Link's Awakening and being my favorite game of the entire series, it's unfortunate that's the one that started the whole trading event.
With the what?
It's the game that started the whole trading
I
event.
I like the trading event in most Zelda games. Wind
That's what I'm
Waker's
saying, most.
Wind Waker's the
Some-
exception. Wind Waker, that thing can go to hell.
So my village well goes to Forest Temple.
Nice.
I need the Song of Storms, though. That's from a Gossip Stone.
Yeah, the Wind Waker trading quest. It's the one with the Goron trader that you
I
gotta.
was gonna say that's the one with all the Gorons, right? Yeah. That
Yeah.
One blows.
There's like 3 or 4 Gorons, and you just have to keep trading them the correct thing.
It makes
flower or
randomizers
whatnot.
extremely fucking annoying.
I for the randomizer, I was like, no, whatever the reward. I randomized for the one thing that's like the heart piece because I could just follow a guide on how to get to it, but that was it. I was like, I'm not gonna deal with that bullshit.
As much as I enjoyed
Yes, Razor Wolf. We are all 4 playing at the same time. If you go to the link in my stream title, you can pull up the multi-stream with all 4 of us going at once.
as
Hey-
much as
hey, the
I
dragon.
enjoyed the Wind Waker and the nice quality of life in the high def, like with the Triforce pieces,
Yeah.
stuff. It's still, I don't know. I just didn't enjoy the open world with the water. I like the idea of the different islands and all that, but just
I personally I really like it. I think even with HD version, the last like arc of the game kind of sucks. And I wish that they could have just delayed it or something cuz since they plan to have like 2 more dungeons.
Yeah.
And like the ones that ended up just being put into the volcano island and the like ice cano island. Those
Little fire and ice ones, yeah.
Yeah, those originally were going to be full dungeons, and I think it really hurt the game that they didn't do that.
and the rumored water temple that never happened.
That was probably going to be one of those, to be honest.
Honestly, one of my extremely naive and vain hopes is that one of these days they will do a proper like real remake of Ocarina and juice it up a little bit, do some things that were either left out from the original plans for this game or others. If they ever
Yeah.
did Wind Waker, it would be nice if they attempted the same. It's like it doesn't have to be a one-to-one experience the same way the 3DS one more or less was.
Yeah, I think the reasoning before has been basically similar to the Oracle of Secrets in that they reuse those ideas in other Zelda games afterwards. They don't like
Yeah.
when they have an idea, they don't just never implement it again if it doesn't make it in the game. They use those going forward. So
Yeah, they incorporate it in the next one or sometime shortly after. Yeah.
So, like, who knows how much remains out of the original idea that they haven't already just done. But I'm not against adding new dungeons. I mean,
One of
the only example
interesting.
the only
Right.
example I can think of where they did that is Link's Awakening DX adding a dungeon.
Oh yes,
Yeah, with the shirt.
Yeah, that was fun. The color dungeon.
Yeah.
That was a very, very nice touch. Yeah, one of the interesting things I've noticed about the early material for Echoes of Wisdom, there was a tweet that showed what the Deku Scrubs of the game are looking like. And it was 3 of them, and they had a very interesting set of designs, because one of them looked a little like a young version of the Deku Butler from Majora.
Huh.
One of them, the leaf on its head, very much resembled a Korok mask. And the third one had little, two buns on either side in a way that greatly resembled Furore the Oracle from the Oracle's games. And I was like, ooh, if this was them sneakily, piecing together a couple of their ideas from the lost, third Oracle game, that would be a really wild surprise.
Didn't that could be mistaken, but didn't the princess in Majora's Mask have the ponytail thing, buns or whatever?
She had like a long ponytail, and it dragged almost to the ground. I don't remember. She might have had buns also. I don't remember.
I've seen her 5 billion times, and there's just so much going on in her design that I can't retain memory of her.
For the Deku Princess?
Yeah. All I remember is for the longest time, thought that her glasses were her eyes and they weren't like on her head, and that her eyes were like eyebrows.
Oh, God, I would have to look at the design again myself.
Yeah, no, because the only
as for the question of who's got the most broken seed so far, I think it's somewhere between Shad and me. I think I had 5 consecutive streams that involved a very large amount of being BK'd.
I feel like it was
Shad
you.
Similar.
Like,
yeah, it sucks because I feel like you could have gotten the things done sooner because I had the items, the keys to the Spirit Temple, but it took me a couple weeks to realize I had that. So I forgot I had
We got there though. I don't think it's killed us too bad.
yeah, because I don't think I spent any entire stream BK'd. Usually something would happen and I'd be able to like go do some stuff.
Yeah.
And the only time I actually needed to cheese anything was I went backwards through the desert a bit, and that didn't even give me anything good. But
yeah, so BK'd, yeah, for the question being asked, BK'd, the lore surrounding it is that someone doing one of these multi-world randomizer things with other people was so unable to do things for such a long time that they decided to go to Burger King. And they left their stream running, and they went to Burger King, and they got food, and they came back, and they were still stuck. So the legend goes. So it has become the popular term for literally being incapable of progressing further.
yeah, being stuck because anything you need to progress is in somebody else's game world.
Last time you were pizza dough.
Yeah. I got DQ'd once.
Oh, that means an entirely different thing.
We got Dairy Queen. I was like, well, I guess I'm just gonna hang out for a bit. I need the song of time for the last 2 of these. Okay. Well, that is a shame.
Okay, out of stubbornness, I am going to do this. I could have gone and done another check, but I'm determined. I hate this thing.
Okay, so I have to empty the bottom of the well as an adult to gain entrance as a kid, right?
No, you enter you empty it as a kid.
Oh yeah, that makes a lot more sense. That makes a lot more sense.
You just as an adult you learn the song.
Okay.
And then you go back to
it was empty. It was like I couldn't get anywhere.
Yeah, and then as a kid you go and you play it for the windmill, and then the guy is pissed, and then when you're an adult he's like, a kid once played this song and it screwed everything up.
Yeah, I think when I checked it, it was an item for someone or I was paying for it.
Man, all my quest items are locked behind.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm going through all my quest items.
I can't do this. I just can't do this.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me, Golux, about
the map for the Deku tree. Okay, cool.
Yeah, the Deku Scrub in the promo tweet also had a propeller head, like was used in Majora's Mask too. So it seems like they're all gonna kind of be referential to various eras of the franchise, which is a cute thing to do with them, honestly.
Yeah, that's cute. I feel like they kind of started doing that with Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
with like just throwing in references everywhere to all the older
Yeah.
ones.
I kind of like it a little bit more with the Deku Scrubs, where it doesn't feel like, well, here's a tunic that's that, and here's a tunic that's that, and here's a tunic that's that.
Well,
It
I
feels a little
mean,
bit more character-y, but
Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom also had a lot of places on the map that were references to other Zelda games.
yes, that I liked just fine. That was fun, even if some of them didn't make any sense after 10,000 years.
Pretty much
You would
none of
never be
them
able
made
to
sense.
recognize- You
'Cause-
would never be able to recognize the ruins of a farm 10,000 years after the people.
Yeah,
you
I had
know.
no idea that was London Ranch in the supposedly Twilight Princess's water fountain area, whatnot. I was like,
Oh, yup.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Well,
also
like,
the
Is actually
there's also the
Well, I think
fact that they're from 3 different timelines that they have references. So like,
yeah. There's a little bit of man, those games. They were good. They were fine for what they were. I'm hoping that we kind of go back to a more Zelda-like formula going forward for the 3D games, and like,
Mhm.
but like, yeah, the mushing around of all the various timelines definitely. I feel like it did a disservice to some of the story crafting that the series has done over time.
yeah,
Just
I
be like,
mean,
it all just happened. And it's like,
the
well,
timeline stuff's BS to me, anyways, and I
yeah,
don't
like,
care too much.
I think the big ones, honestly, are like Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. Pretty much have to not take place in the same timeline. Like both of them have backstories that explicitly contradict the other.
Yeah, I kind of have always just thought of it almost like Final Fantasy of just
Shooter?
Yeah, and
alternate
I mean,
universes.
That's kind of how they design them anyway. They just sort of pick and choose which pieces of lore they care about, and otherwise they're just like, whatever.
Why am I hearing it?
Which I'm fine with outside of direct sequels. And honestly, in terms of direct sequels, Tears of the Kingdom was really bad at consistency with Breath of the Wild. So
I Tears of the Kingdom's so fucking stupid.
Well, like the frustrating thing was that they essentially had to assume, like the way they sequelized it was, all right, to make sure that nobody's game experience involves a thing that they couldn't have done or that they didn't do in the previous one, they just assume that Link does 0 side quests in the first game.
I don't know. He had a
It's
house.
just like, I guess you do have a house. That's a good point. And that's
That's-
like one of the weirder ones. That's like actually one of the more strenuous, tedious ones to do.
The one that
Yeah,
lore-wise
he
would
has a
make
town as well.
the one that lore-wise would make the least sense of why would during all of this Link invest in trying to buy a house.
That is a very good point. Yeah.
What about building the town? Would you think he would do that?
I think so because he's being a hero. He's helping other people.
That's true.
Trying to earn the money in their economy to buy a house for himself, just to display his weapons, I guess. Like, it doesn't make a lot of sense.
No.
I cannot remember. There was something.
And I didn't like Tears of the Kingdom because it's
Yellow though.
the timeline was changed in the past for reasons I'm not saying for spoilers, but that's enough to where technically the timeline we were in doesn't exist. So I felt like it should not have changed at all.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh.
I mean, Tears of the Kingdom did some things really well, but it was very much a cash grab for people who really love Breath of the Wild.
In a lot of ways, it's not as egregious, but it reminds me in some ways of Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, where with
Okay.
those it was explicitly like, here is the game we were trying to make with Sun and Moon. Buy this year's version of it to get the full experience.
But it was
Tears of the
worse
Kingdom
in
is not
story.
that, but
All the Ultra games were worse in story, anyways.
don't they like super soften Lucamine's whole thing?
They make her a good guy that you just didn't know what she was actually trying to do.
There's like a weird like reverse character assassination where I kind of dug in Sun and Moon that she was so
bad guy.
consumed with like all the shit that she was like discovering and wanted and all of that she
Well-
like willingly let herself be taken over.
Well, also, she was controlled by neurotoxins for a very long time.
Yes.
We don't know how long, but I think that was a cool plot. I think
I mean,
it'd be like
Portal, Shad.
it'd be like if Black and White, Pokemon Black and White, if they did a remake and they tried to make Getsis like redeemable, like
Which is like he is. It would kill me if they tried that because he is easily one of the most irredeemable characters in the series.
oh, he is by far he is. I would
He might
argue
be.
I would argue till I'm blue in the face that he is the most evil character in the Pokemon franchise.
I feel like it'd be between him and
Getsis.
Cyrus. And I'm not
Cyrus still thought he was doing a good thing is the problem.
I guess that's true.
Cyrus thought the world was flawed and needed to be remade.
Cyrus
Yeah.
is the space-time guy.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes, he's the one who goes to the distortion world and all of that shit too. And
Yeah, no, he's fine because he had reasons. It's not just being pure evil. He
Like,
had his-
they're dumb reasons, but they're
Yeah, no,
reasons.
they are. But, and what was the name that you said, Shad? That was
Getsis.
Getsis. I don't remember.
Getsis was Pokemon Black and White.
Oh, I haven't played that. Yeah, it's the only generation. Well,
I
with the
literally
exception of
until
9, 5 is the only one I haven't played.
this year, literally, I thought that his name was Gestis, with the S and the T switched. And I was reading something, literally like maybe 2 months ago, and I was like, oh, they misspelled that. And I looked again, and like, wait, oh god. I was like, no, I've just been calling him Gestis for literally what, like 15 years, something like that.
It's okay. He hasn't.
Like,
He doesn't deserve a name.
no.
I
I still haven't played the sequels, and I'm very intrigued by the idea that that team, not Galactic,
Plasma.
Plasma, yeah, had like a fracture down the middle between the ones who are still like true believers in the original stated purpose of the team versus the ones who are like full bore entirely behind Getsis and are like, oh yeah, fuck all of that.
Yeah, I think that's very realistic, though.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
I would compare it to, because I think as a whole, Team Plasma is, in terms of real world comparisons, is best compared to something like PETA, where
I was thinking that honestly.
yeah, where they have a very altruistic seeming like
Mm-hmm.
message they use, but the actual organization is just so corrupted that they're actually doing the opposite. But there are legitimately people who
Sure.
who
I'm sure
are
there people in the organization who are extremely passionate and
yeah,
very,
well, and I know people who are like animal rights activists who aren't fully aware of how messed up PETA is, and they're like full support PETA. And it's kind of like that. And it'd be like if it came out that, well, it has come out, but if it came out so undeniably that PETA is crap, then
well, you know,
that's the kind of fracture.
what's the name of the? Because it would also, I mean, it helps that there are other major animal like World Wildlife Fund for more wildlife stuff. But there's also, what is the other? I'm trying to remember the name of the other like major animal rights organization. Is it the ASPCA? Am I? Yeah, ASPCA.
Yes.
I was trying to remember.
Dogs and cats. And...
Yeah, I was like, I really hope that I'm not guessing wrong and about to upset a lot of people. But yeah, I think having a much more well known to be like legitimate and beneficial one helps a lot to not let PETA's weird shit like strong arm people or anything.
Yeah.
Also have to be careful. There's I always forget the name of it, but a quick Google search always finds it. But there's a website that lists.
There we go. I just
not
cheated.
all,
Fine.
But a good chunk, pretty much almost all of them, are the charity events, and it'll show how.
All
legit they
that.
are.
Okay.
Like
It's nice to.
Like you can go to the site, you can type in direct relief, and it will show it's 100%. And it'll show where all the money goes.
Yeah. Dragon said Humane Society for Animals. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're there's a lot of legit ones. I think PETA, if anything, is kind of an exception to the rule. But it is funny that that generation did a Pokemon
Either.
what is a parody?
Oh, is that what it is, black and white? Like, you can still do it. I don't care.
No. I'm saying PETA made Pokemon Black and Blue.
Yeah, Pokemon Black.
That generation.
Distinctly.
Which I played through the whole Flash game. I thought it was kind of almost hilarious, like that they were.
It's
the direction they were
Cooking
going.
Mama one around the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, for the shake the baby and whatnot.
A while back they did a Mario one. I remember. I played.
Okay.
You had to like save. It was Mario themed, but it was anti KFC, and you had to like save the baby chicks.
Mario routinely deals with chickens in his.
And Colonel Sanders.
A Zelda one would make more sense for that.
Doesn't like Link where you actually get.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, they did do. It wasn't a game, but they did a anti Mario campaign where they were like Mario skins raccoons and wears their skin.
Oh my god!
Which is like, okay, that's not the lore at all, but sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, not to mention, I don't know that there are any raccoon enemies in the entirety of the Mario franchise.
The only
and some Goombas
and the only
Goombas.
The suit, anyways, like. The one that's just the raccoon tail, that's the leaf. The suit is the Tanuki suit.
Yeah, Tanuki.
So it's not even a raccoon skin anyways. It's a Tanuki skin, which doesn't exist.
Yeah. Right. Those are mythological.
But then again, they did try to argue that Pokemon is about like abusing animals and Pokemon don't exist. So they don't.
Too, haven't you heard?
It's what?
And it's Satanist too, haven't you heard?
I grew up in that era.
Oh man.
Thankfully, my parents weren't in that.
Heavy metal at the time, apparently.
I mean, a little further back, but yeah.
Any of these.
I do find it hilarious that we do have the satanic religion going about just to fuck with the other religions.
Yeah, I mean,
they don't get me. Okay, that's how I get the shower temple. Jeez, okay.
They don't exist to do that. They actually.
But they do it in a good way. Like, they just don't. They don't actually bother them. They're doing it to show 2 points.
Yeah, I mean they. I don't know anybody who is a Satanist. This is just what I've read, but like they're more about like, kind of freedom and stuff. Which kind of lines up with the views of, or how Satan is portrayed biblically. Like, just full freedom as long as it doesn't screw other people over.
I think people tend to conflate Satanism with stuff like Wicca or paganism, which definitely like fall into different kind of zones.
So
my best friend in high school was Wiccan.
My friend was too. Yep.
So mini story. It's not a secret. I'm a public librarian, and at my library, I've only once had a patron actually, because we're not in an area where we get books challenged much. Like down south. Only once have we had a patron, but apparently a patron came in and complained to my manager that, in their words, that we had books on witchcraft in the religion section. That's not a religion. Which, for one, they were Wiccan, because I have managed the religion section. Because when I came to the library, I found almost exclusively we had Judeo-Christianity books, and that's it.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's not okay. We need more diversity, especially because we have a lot of Islamic patrons. But so like, one, they were Wiccan books, and two, that's still a religion. I don't know what they wanted. Like,
thanks for the heart and the Deku notes.
I felt very fortunate in high school. So I went to I've forgotten the word for it. Probably for the best, but like, was it parochial school? Whatever the ones are where it's like, it was. I went to like a Catholic grade school and then a Catholic high school,
Oh,
which explains a lot about my just burnt out brain now. But I was very happy with they structured, because they had religion classes, and I was like, okay, well, whatever. But they had, and it was basically just like sophomore year, and it was 50-50. The first semester was like the Abrahamic religions, the three big ones, and then the back half of the year was just world religion, and it was essentially everything else. We got like Buddhism, Shinto, a whole bunch of just other, religions, but it was the full semester of it, which I was like, oh, okay, I wasn't really expecting that they were gonna let that long happen for that, so
Yeah.
kind of nice for what it was.
Yeah, I was for middle school and high school. I was in Christian schooling, and most of my Bible classes were kind of crap, and I didn't. I think they were useless. But
Yeah.
Senior year, the Bible teacher that taught the senior classes was very fascinating because he had two things he like what he taught that year were two areas that he felt we should learn. One was about worldviews. He wanted us to know all the different worldviews out there, not in a purely objective manner, because he didn't believe that we should, if we were going to follow a religion, that we should know of everything out there and not just follow like Christianity because that's what we were raised.
Yeah.
And
I
this
feel like
the
one of the oh, wait, go ahead.
no go yeah.
I was just gonna say that, like, yeah, one of the common things that I've kind of heard in regard to like, especially if someone like is raised in a given religion and they kind of default to that because that's the setting they were raised in and grew up in. The common kind of question following that is like, well, have you checked the others yet? Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, have you actually read up on what the other ones even are?
Yeah, and
Which
then,
is fair, but it can also be kind of antagonistic and like it's like a whole thing. But
yeah, and then the other thing he taught us to the other like half of the year was fallacies, because
Ooh,
he
okay.
didn't want us to back any beliefs we have on anything on using fallacies. That we needed to
Okay.
properly know how to dissect our own views to be able to like discuss them.
Yeah.
Like it was the only one Bible class I felt like I got anything useful out of. Like knowing everybody should know fallacies, and a lot of people don't.
Yeah.
And as you can see online, people constantly use fallacies.
I was about to say, especially nowadays, yeah, the so much of social media has kind of broken down into just not just like it's a weird because it's like a bunch of people using fallacies, whether they are aware of it or not, and then a bunch more people just calling everything a fallacy when it isn't.
Yeah.
And so it's just this muddy ass discussion all the time.
Yeah. So that was I don't know how much the teachers knew, or not teachers, the parents knew about that class, because some of them probably would have been a little pissed that.
I was gonna say it might be for the best that they didn't.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of like the class being able to survive.
Yeah, I know for that class, like one of the things we regularly had to do is we had to dissect like the worldviews it from like a piece of media, and like one week or month, I think it was a monthly assignment. 1 month I actually picked, because I got really into the DS game Magical Star Sign, and I dissected the
nice,
worldviews of Magical Star Sign, the paper on that, which like I got 100. He like
Nice.
even if he didn't know much about video games, he was like, I understood everything I wrote and thought it was interesting, and so.
The funniest thing back in, God, I don't even know what grade it would have been. I was probably in like 4th grade or something. We had to do. Actually, it might have been a little earlier than that, but we had to do a book report. But it had to be like a really. The goal was to be as analytical as possible, like to really break it down as much as you could and try to like pick it apart. And you had to pick a book you really liked, with the idea being that a book you like, you'll either have read a bunch of times already, or you'll be more excited to kind of investigate its themes or whatever. And at the time, I was really into the one Harry Potter book that existed. And it turns out that doing a deep analysis of those books will kind of ruin your ability to actually read them and not just kind of read directly through them. So I feel
Yeah.
like, I don't know, it literally, like, I read that and then I stopped reading Harry Potter entirely. And I was just like, as things have gone on in the, 30 years since, give or take, it's just like, oh, I feel like I probably am fine with having missed out on a bunch of that. I think I'll live.
I mean, I was into Harry Potter, but also I will readily admit that they're not like brilliant pieces of literature the way they're written. So
I think the key unlocking in my brain was realizing Diagon Alley is just diagonally, and then suddenly I was like, oh, like every proper noun in these books is just a word that's just being dissected. Got it. Like, thoroughly changed my ability to not just immediately
yeah.
go, oh, what's this name mean? Oh, that's what this character is going to be then.
Oh, cool. That's my frog gave.
Oh yes, the Mirror of Erised, because it's desire backwards. And like, I get it, it's books for kids, so like you're supposed to feel, smart for getting it.
I mean,
like,
those are
a little bit, but
those are like those are Ace Attorney names. Those are just Ace Attorney names. That's just that's that level of pun.
There was something that was mentioned recently, and I'm trying to remember what it was, that the Ace Attorney localizers.
Okay, just as long as it's not spoilers, couldn't still.
No, not a spoiler at all for any.
Yeah. Zai's playing through Ace Attorney for the first time, so.
So you've started playing those games at this point, though, right? Like, you've begun.
Yeah, I'm on the third case.
So you've by now noticed that the naming structure is extremely pun oriented, right?
Oh.
Apparently, the localizers for Ace Attorney, I have to go. I may have to like literally stop everything and go find the Twitter post that mentioned it. But it was like some other series that also is extremely pun oriented did the same thing, and they're like, so this would explain where all of these names came from. I'll have to, as soon as I'm done with what I'm doing right now, I'm gonna go and find it, because I'm just like, oh yeah, Battle Network and Star Force.
Yes.
Was the explanation for why Battle Network and Star Force also had ridiculously pun-oriented names as time went on. Especially NPCs. Like, all the NPCs got names, and they were all like Ivor Got as your slowly going senile old man.
No, because before I even played Ace Attorney, I'm still trying to figure out. Don't say don't say even if it is or isn't.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still trying to figure out Edgeworth's, because I don't even know if because I know it's Miles Edgeworth. I'm still trying to figure out that one, but the only one I knew going into the series was Phoenix's, because he's supposed to be like rising from the ashes, and he's always right on his cases. So
Gotcha.
that was the only one I knew going in.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting how I feel like the series. I mean, I only got about, I guess, halfway into where the series is nowadays, but it feels like they almost try to like fake you out after a certain point too, by giving names a certain way and then like double clutching on it or something. But also, it's been a while since I've played the games. I've been debating going back and either playing them myself or having like Jeff or someone on our side who has not played the games at all play through it while I like hang.
Like, if I don't know that, like, if I can't figure out what the pun is for the name, I will look it up.
Oh, notice called. Thanks.
After I'm done with the case, because I don't want it to be like
I don't
spoiler.
I don't recommend looking them up until after you're like done with the series, because some recurring characters you will find big spoilers if you look up.
Yes.
Just looking up their name. So.
No, there's a Game Facts page that I have bookmarked that lists just the names and what they mean, and they actually organize them by the game. And
that's good. Okay.
So
like a spoiler-free kind of.
Yeah.
Nice.
So they're saying,
cool.
Here's the names of this case, for this one, with this one. So, but I don't want to look at. But I will only look them up until after I'm done with the case, because I don't know if the names are like hints or anything.
So sometimes they are,
Yeah,
And
and if
it,
I can't figure out the names, then I don't want to.
yeah, and
Well, even if I do figure it out, I still may not see the reference at first.
yeah, and I think that's a good mindset because you will spoil, especially when it's like it's named this because of this reason.
Hmm.
Like for one, I know it's not, but like the case I'm in now, like you've played through it all, right, Rick?
Yes, yeah. I
Yeah.
I played through all of the Phoenix Wright ones, and I played the first Apollo Justice one as well.
Okay, so as we know, in case 3, there's a kid called Cody Hacker, which we know it's just a code hacker. So
Mm-hmm.
like, obviously that means nothing in this one, at least as far as I know. But if like the case was around like based on like a computer system or a server or whatnot, that
Yeah, you
make
have a
me
pretty good
I
idea off
mean,
of that. Like, ooh, there might be a connection here.
I
with
mean,
him or whatnot.
I could be wrong, but I think his last name Hackins also though is a reference to the sword he carries.
Oh yeah, they look
Uh,
double on top all over the place.
Because he is you hack with it like in a different way.
okay, yes, okay. So I see. I took it as code hack, Cody and hacking, and then
Did you
the
say you
whole
finished? Did you finish that case?
no, I'm on the other
Okay.
one. I keep having I'm stuck on part of it, and I'm
Okay.
trying to figure it. And I keep pressing, and I have to
Have you
keep loading the game because Edgeworth keeps pissing. I keep pissing off Edgeworth. Like, stop pressing.
have you cross examined Cody Hackins already?
No.
No. Okay.
I don't know. I'm on Salmonella right now. I don't know if he was before or after Cody.
I don't remember off the top of my head.
I just
I
know
won't
right
say anything
now.
else then.
Yeah, no. All I know is that I already figured that he was on. I expected him to be on there because of the freaking
No. Yeah.
saying
No.
he's
They
on
straight up.
suspect number one.
Yeah,
But
they straight up say they're going to put him on the stand, so
yeah,
that's not a
well,
spoiler
not
if you made
prime
it to court.
suspect. We're not prime suspect, but like prime. Candidate. I'm like, okay, I
Witness,
can see a
witness.
witness.
Yeah.
It's not even that. I am definitely seeing these cases as like what was that show? Like Boston Legal. Like any character you see in that episode, you know they're gonna be up on
Gonna be a part of something.
part of something on the witness stand
Yeah.
or whatever. So
Any
it's
Yeah.
episodic procedural, if you see a celebrity walk in, it's like, oh well, gee, I wonder who's gonna be an important part of this.
right. And I'm already like, even though I don't know, I feel like I'm already heavily leaning into, even though I don't have proof, I'm still holding it
Mm-hmm.
back. That I feel it's, at least in this case, that it's the oh, I don't remember her name, but the